What's up, crew? Welcome to another video. It's Monday and it's time to work out. Was gonna try to work on a lot of video editing, but I got stuck in this, like, I want to call it research, but it's not really research. So I've been like in a downward spiral. Actually, I'm gonna say upward spiral because it's not like I guess I am wasting time. But anyways, I started listening and watching to H3H3 because I had heard about them. Finally decided to jump in and check out their content. Super awesome content. Like, he has such a cool open mind. Like, he will talk crap about somebody and then talk to them as if they're friends, but not. It's like, I don't know. He has such an open mind and I love that. I feel like I have a little bit of that myself. But specifically, and I'm gonna try not to draw out all of these, but specifically he was talking about the Paulers, Jake Pauler, and then Logan Paul is just somebody who, from an outside perspective, I didn't have a lot of respect for, because it's like, I think a lot of people don't have respect for people who blow up fast, because it's like, what the hell, why can't I do that? I watched, like, he has a 2016 in review, and it was a super awesome, well-produced video that had great messaging in it. I'm gonna make a whole different video on this, because it's like, for one, you put Logan Paul or Jake Paul in your title and you probably get like 20,000 more views, kind of like the Thenx video. But another one is just, I want to share my opinion on how I went from completely, you know, misguided, kind of the same reason why I got mad at official Thenx for, you know, calling out CrossFit, because it was an opinion based on something he does not like versus something that he knows a ton about. I don't know a lot about Vine. I don't know how that whole thing worked. I know that it was a super viral content type of thing, and then once that was closed down, they came over to YouTube and sort of changed the game and how you grow fast and efficiently. So I'm gonna stop there with what I want to talk about with them, and say there will be a video in the near future where I sit down and I talk. It's going to be a talking head. Nothing about fitness, which is interesting, but it's more about the creative side of this channel. The reason why I started this channel wasn't just because of fitness, it was because I wanted to share my creative juices via vlogging every day and gain experience through that sort of thing. I might sound a little sick because I'm kind of sick. It's kind of a part of the condition and the medication that I'm taking. It's an immunosuppressant, so my immune system really sucks right now. But anyways, I'm gonna make that video later. So instead of working this morning and getting a lot of video editing done, which I have some things that are still on the back burner for Neal, Extreme, and then for SPS, and then I might even have something for myself that I haven't even touched. But gonna go to the gym, gonna get a workout, and then when I get back from the gym, I think I need to like buckle down and just go. I need to edit a bunch of stuff, get it done. And actually, I also need to start writing some stuff, because I have a few big projects coming up in the near future. Are going to take a little bit more storyboarding versus just like shoot and go and then hope for the best at the end. Anyways, let's get to the gym.
First part of this workout, since we ate like and we feel like Pillsbury Doughboy, we're going at relative intensity. Well, Nick really feels like Pillsbury Doughboy. I was over at his house eating a bunch of shit yesterday. I kept asking him, "Oh, Nick, why aren't you eating?" I kept eating, and then everyone was looking at me like, "What the hell?" Even Raul.
Raul ain't lying.
Raul never eats, bro. Never eats, right? That's what the story of Raul was. Bro, but it was just one of those things where there's so much food, and you just kept eating. And so, like, when I was sitting there, I was like, this workout's going to suck. Come on, Phil. Come on, throw up. You ever get like that, John?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, it's been getting worse as I get older. I eat more. What's that? Snatch balance comes with
So does the bar.
Good warm-up set.
God, split snatches.
They suck.
Yes, it is.
So stupid.
For a big, strong guy like us,
Who does this?
probably just muscle glycogen low.
Very much so. I was dying after the first round. I was dying after the first round.
And then you're like, why are you making so much noise? I'm like, huh?
This guy was drinking like it was a 1 rep max.
It was the first, it was the first one.
It helps you breathe.
I mean, to each their own. I just don't make noise ever. Unless I'm literally about to die. Bottomed out on a snatch.
There you go.
Good.
Just the last two.
That was a decent workout. Wasn't a huge fan of the split snatch. I feel like that's such a weird, almost useless move that it's hard to cycle. And if you judged everything on how hard it is to cycle, then you would get nowhere with CrossFit, because something that's hard to cycle right now might not be hard to cycle later. Like butterfly pull-ups. They're not super easy to cycle when you first learn them, but as soon as you get that technique down, they're super easy. You know, it's almost like riding a bicycle. As long as you're strong enough to do them, technique doesn't exactly escape you. But split snatching is just such an inefficient way to cycle a snatch. And really, I see a split snatch only being useful for, you know, a master's athlete or someone who's, you know, just getting into like an Olympic lifting world and cannot go below parallel with their squat. Power snatch also is difficult for some, so splitting is another way to grab heavy weight as long as you've got a strong enough pull to get it overhead. I just felt like I was never really consistently splitting the same every time I snatched, and it just like started to blow up my back because it was such an awkward position to catch. But part of it for me is I'm not a fan of moves that take too long to set up and reset. So it's the same reason why if a jerk or shoulder to overhead is in a workout and it's heavyish weight, you're not going to split it, even though that's the easiest way to get heavy weight overhead. You're going to most likely push jerk it because that is the most efficient, other than push press. It's either push press or push jerk. Heavy is push jerk, light is push press. You're not going to strict it because that takes long and it takes a lot more strength. A split jerk or even a split snatch, once you catch it and you stand up, not only does it take longer to stand up because you have to step the front foot back, the back foot forward, and then bring it back down. It's just like all that through that whole entire time I probably could have gotten 2 more power snatches done without splitting. Then it's a lot more movement, so you're technically getting more work done or doing more within the workout. So I don't know, there's arguments probably for both sides, but at least for me, I didn't really enjoy it if I'm gonna be completely honest. So I'm on my way over to Whole Foods, gonna grab some food. Last time I feel like I probably spent too much. It's so easy to spend too much at a Whole Foods hot bar because it's based on weight, and you just keep filling up that little box even though it's good stuff. It's just too much. And they don't have scales at the one that I go to. So I like to weigh the meat first and then put the veggies in second, because then I know I at least got enough meat out of my packing. So anyways, too much talking. Person behind me is probably annoyed because I just now put my blinker on. So go to Whole Foods, grab some food, and then I got some editing to do. Like I said this morning, didn't really do enough in the morning. And then the rest of the day will probably be pretty chill. I hate feeling sick. Anyways, I have copyright music just loud enough. Anyways, that's it. I feel like it's too dark. It might not be. Catch you later.